going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. Bencoin is all about winning. It's about mass adoption. It's about being the best, right? There is a competition on LBank. I'm going to show it to you right now. And Ben is going against my favorite, which is Volt Inu. Now, this has got me in a quandary. Like, is it Ben? Is it Volt Inu? I'm going to let you guys decide. Make sure that you vote today. Now, for those of you that follow me, you know that I have been picking on Pepe 2 for a while because, and I just didn't think it was going to run, right? And I ended up being 100% completely and utterly right. But that's not really the point. The point to it was, had a lot of people attacking me over Pepe 2, telling me that I was wrong and that it was not going to do what it exact did, right? So Pepe and Ben got together, had a little competition, and Ben destroyed Pepe. So now it's Ben versus Volt. And then we have over here Bitcoin versus Saitama. Now, for those of you that didn't know, there was an announcement made yesterday that Saitama will also be part of the Dubai event on the yacht, and that they're going to sponsor it. So I assume that means that there's some kind of relationship either between the bank that Wolfie's with or something like that concerning Saitama. So, we'll see what happens with that going forward. But make sure that you vote today on LBank. It's $10,000 for the winner, and I'm sure that that's going to go into a buy competition for LBank, and that would be a nice and quick way to pick up some little price action. So make sure that you contribute. Make sure that you do your thing over there. Make sure you go to LBank. Also, price action. We saw a little run on price action when the Asian markets kicked it into high gear for a little while last night. Rode down to about 44, and then all of a sudden the Saudi Middle Eastern markets and the European markets came back in, started buying back pretty hard, signifying that there is buy pressure at this range. Now, we did see it come down here to this range a little bit before. Now, we didn't see it come back down into this level again. It got bought back up pretty quickly. That's a bullish sort of sign. However, there is going to have to be this 50 and 200 SMA. There's got to be some price action that moves these candles up above that 50 SMA, which means a price action of at least 52 to 53. Now, we were there 24 hours ago, so when I say that, I'm kind of giving you the blueprint here. We were at 52, they're 53 just a few 24 hours ago. So a nice little run, getting back into that range, getting the 50 flipped over the SMA would be a great and bullish sign for investors looking for an entry point. Now, the U.S. markets are doing the FOMC today, so we'll see whether the price action is maintained or overall volume is down, but volume is also way down in the market. It was about 40 billion, between 35 and 40 billion, depending on the time of the day that you looked at. 24 hour down to 28 today, which means that there's not a whole lot going on. This is a prime opportunity, by the way, for the bears to take a little bit more control. Now, the bears have taken control a lot in the last couple of hours, I want to say, maybe even days, and that it's not going to maintain. It's not going to stay that way. Right now, they've got a little bit of control, and that's not the coolest of signs. What we'd like to see is something a little more akin to this 53.31 and a nice reversal. But we'll see what happens over the next little while. If you haven't already, though, go to shout out at Reset M3TA. There's some coverage here of Bencoin. He does a basic review all the way back. And if you hear a banging in the background, by the way, that's the talent folk trying to get in here. I didn't make the monster. He's not me. It's a different Frankenstein. Jesus Christ, they won't stop, right? So, and also, if you haven't seen this one, this is a big one. I kid you not, they are having an in and out official conference on the cruise. I want to speak to their manager. So there is an in and out conference going on BitBoy's cruise. So if you can, by the way, just really tease him about that today. Just post pictures of in and out burgers for BitBoy all day. That would be awesome. And again, go set MET3A. Go check that out. And then this is not financial advice. My name is Bleeves. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you again soon.